Hey everybody, just an update. This also is a transfer. Khan had molted, so and he's kind of outgrown this enclosure. It's very small. Doesn't really leave any room to move around, and so I modified one of the Sterilite containers with the locking lids to have him in there. I basically just drilled holes. Not really much of a modification, but that's Khan after he's molted. Yeah, I should say actually. While she was in the process of molting, I was able to get a view of underneath, and looks very feasible. So just show it over. Come on. Yeah, I know. I'm a big bad tarantula. Come. Alright, now let's get him moved into the other one. Alright, now what we got over here is the new enclosure. Also, feeder. Once we get her in there, I'll try getting that on camera, and I'll be able to show you Doppelganger after it molted. It's now a 5th instar, by the way. And couldn't tell you where in the process this one is. Alright, let's see if we can get him out of the... Go. Yep. Yep, that one is very wild. I don't know if that got caught on camera, but it freaked out and now it's over there. Let's see if we can get an attack on there. Let's zoom in first. No. No. Much rather not. Get bit by this guy. Come on. Let's see if he's maybe just a little camera shy. Who knows? They do their own thing. Come on. That looks like he's not going to eat, or she is not going to eat on camera. I'll try getting a feeding video of her a little later, but stay tuned. I'm just gonna be able to show you Doppelganger after her molt, and also a little trick I use for a sling enclosure. Alright, I guess we'll be moving. Here we have Doppelganger after its molt. I don't know if I can move this. If I can but the red on her orange has just exploded compared to our last molt. About the size of a quarter now. Still not good, not hardened enough to eat, but I'll be sure to catch that. We'll move on now to making an arboreal sling enclosure out of a flightless fruit fly container. Now, one thing I found with my Avix slings is that when I first got them at Second Instar, they wouldn't go after roaches or pre-killed food at all. I tried that a few times, and they just weren't taking it. So I stopped by at Petco because that was the closest place to me that sold flightless fruit flies, and I was able to pick up a jar for about $11, and that happened probably a good 5 or 6 times, to the point where I was questioning why I was throwing them away afterwards, because they already had the vented lid, and they were decent size for a sling. So what I would do is just simply take off the label on it and soak it in just regular old dish soap, wash off all the adhesive. Then later I'd go and just take a small pin and go along the top, the bottom, and the middle for air holes. It's quite simple, especially if you're already spending the money on buying flightless fruit flies. Best to get everything out of it, and that's what's worked for me. That's what I keep Doppelganger in. I don't know if you've noticed, but here it is, the same thing. And I've had no problems keeping my Avix sling in there, because I mean it's ventilated enough. They get their ventilation, but it also still holds moisture well. That's it for now. I'll probably put up another feeding video sometime in the future, but that was pretty cool. Thought I'd give that a share. Thank you for watching.